So I'd like to take a look at the compound interest equation and how exactly it can be used. So let's say that we have a starting amount of $1,000 that we plan on investing in the bank. And the bank offers 4.28% annual interest. That means each year we earn that percent interest. And we plan on putting this money in the bank, not touching it for 10 years, just letting it grow in value and seeing how much it's worth after 10 years. Well, let's say that our interest is compounded yearly. That just means that each year we get 4.28% annual interest, and then interest is added to our value once during the course of the year. So in that case, my starting amount is $1,000. That gets multiplied by the 1 plus 0.0428. Now, why is the rate 0.0428? That's because 4.28 is a percent, and in order to change it into a decimal, I have to put it over 100. So 4.28 over 100 is 0.0428. It's just as simple as moving your decimal point 2 places to the left. And we're getting that interest 10 times, so I'm raising that to the 10th power. So on my calculator, I'm going to take my time with this. I'm just going to type 1 plus 0.0428, then exponents to the 10th power times 1,000. I get an answer of $15.20 and 58 cents. So $1,520 and 58 cents. Now, let's say that instead my money is compounded quarterly. My interest is compounded quarterly. What does that mean exactly? That means I'm still going to get that 4.28% annual interest, but it's going to be broken up into 4 pieces, 4 equal pieces. And 4 times over the course of the year, I'm going to get 4.28 divided by 4, 1.07% annual interest. So for the whole year, I'll still end up with the 4.28%, but it's going to be compounded 4 times that year, and each time it's compounded, I'm going to get 1.07. So in this case, it's 1,000 times 1 plus 0.0107. Okay, now it's 10 years, but each year involves 4 times compounded. So it's 4 times 10 to the 40th power. You may be looking at the equation at the top of the page and wondering, why didn't you use that? Well, I did. R over N, 0.0428 divided by 4 is 0.0107. So I did use that equation, I just did it in my head rather than writing it out. So again, using my calculator, 1 plus 0.0107 raised to the 40th power times 1,000. So this time we got a little bit more money, $1,530.70. Compounded monthly. So now, instead of cutting the 4.28% into 4 pieces, I'm cutting it into 12 pieces. That's a little tougher to do in my head, so I'm going to actually use the formula 0.0428 over 12. So I'm cutting that percentage rate into 12 equal pieces. Now my exponent is going to be 10 years, but 12 times each year. So now again, using my calculator carefully, 1,000 times, let's go back to the way I've been doing it, 1 plus 0.0428 over 12. Okay? Raised to the 120 power times 1,000. So 15.33 and 1 cent. So 1533.01. Last problem we'll take a look at, compounded daily. So now I've gotten the hang of this formula. 1,000 times 1 plus 0.0428 over 365. Definitely not doing that in my head. To the 365 times 10. One more time with the calculator. 1 plus 0.0428 over 365 raised to the 3650 power times 1,000. So this time I get $1,534.14.